Hi, I'm Terry, and I'm nuts about stamping. Now there are only 4 weeks till Christmas. Are you in a total panic like I am? Well, don't worry, I'm here today with another quick and easy project for you to create, and it's a little cello bag holder, and inside the cello bag you'll be able to stuff some really neat treats to match the person that you're going to give this gift to. Let me show you what you need to make this project. You need some real red cardstock. Mine is about a quarter sheet of 8.5 by 11. You're going to need some scrap Whisper white cardstock, some scrap double-sided designer series paper. You're going to need some old olive scrap cardstock. You're going to need a strip this is 3/4 inches by 4 inches of old olive cardstock. You're going to need the Punches 3, I use the Punches 3 stamp set, and to go along with A Very Merry Christmas is the Scallop Square Punch. You're going to need real red classic stamp pad, the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, a medium size cello bag, your paper cutter, and you're going to need, for the first time that I'm demonstrating this, the Big Shot. Oh, that's a heavy bruiser. And along with the Big Shot, I've chosen the Top Note die, which is what we're going to use to create the lid or the cover for your cello bag. And then finally, you're going to need some striped ribbon or any kind of ribbon you want to use. This is Kiwi Kiss striped ribbon, and it's 14.5 inches long. And I think that's all we need, so let's get started. Alright, the first thing I want to do is create the inside piece of the cello bag. So I'm going to take my paper cutter and I'm going to cut it 7 inches by 4 inches. Then I'm going to take out the cutting blade and I'm going to use the scoring blade, and I'm going to score 1 inch from the bottom. And let me just put this here as an example. What I want to do is I want to have this for the inside of my cello bag, so I'm going to fold it up like that, and it's going to be this on the outside. Or if you wanted, you could do it reverse so that it was like that. I just like the stars inside. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is take, my 3/4 inch by 4 inch, and I'm going to adhere it inside like this. And it just adds a little bit more stability and provides a little bit of contrast on the inside. Then I'm going to take my Whisper white scrap cardstock, my A Very Merry Christmas stamp, and the real red. I'm going to ink it up, stamp it down, and then I'm going to punch it out. Like so. Okay. Then I'm going to take my old olive scrap cardstock and my 1 3/4 inch circle punch. I'm going to punch a circle out. And I'm going to adhere that behind, just to add some contrast, because I think otherwise it would sort of disappear into the bag. Okay, so it's going to be like that, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere the bottom part like that, and put it on like that. So that's quick and easy. Now what I'm going to do is put that inside the cello bag. I don't know if you know this, but our cello bags have a ribbing on one side where the bag is closed, and then it's a solid on the other side where there's no ribbing. So I always put the ribbing on the back. Slide that in like that. Now we want to go ahead and make the top for the cello bag. put a few things out of the way, and I'm going to bring in the Big Shot. Now, if you haven't used the Big Shot before, oh my goodness, you're in for a real treat. You have 2 plates, and basically you're going to make a sandwich. You put a plate on the bottom. You're going to put your top note die on top of that. Then my real red cardstock on top of the die, making sure that the die is completely covered. And then, as you can see, this one's being well loved. I'm going to put this on top. I'm just going to squeeze it together, and I'm going to roll it through the Big Shot. You won't be able to see it, because I think it's out of camera range. And then when you take it off, you have your die. So, I'm going to move this out of the way. This is a good piece to keep for another project on another day. I'm going to bring back in my paper cutter, and I'm going to turn the top note die that I've cut out, and I'm going to turn it hot dog style, and I'm just going to run a fold line across the center, and that'll help me with my fold. Okay. Like that. And then if I were to finish this project off camera, what I would do is I would stuff the insides first before I put the lid on. There are a variety of things you could put inside. Ghirardelli chocolate squares, yum yum. You could put a hot chocolate packet, you could put some tea bags, so on and so forth. I am just going to put a staple in mine so I hold it closed so I can show you how to finish it off, because I would almost need an extra set of hands otherwise. So after you finish stuffing it inside, then what you want to do is take your Kiwi Kiss ribbon and tie it in a knot on top, like that, and then you can trim it with scissors if you want your ends shorter. I'm going to just slide it down a little bit to cover up the staple mark, and there you go. There is a medium cello bag with a topper that you can fill with some delicious goodies for the person that you are intending to give it to. I hope you enjoyed today's project. Check back again next Thursday, where I'll have another quick and easy project for you to create, which would only be 3 weeks before Christmas. I'm Terry, and I'm Nuts About Stamping. If you would like to see my website, please check out www.nutsaboutstamping.com. That's N-U-T-Z, about, stamping with a G on the end, .com. Bye for now.